Hello and welcome back. We are on the 7th Zerg mission now. Now, this is not actually the penultimate mission because there are 10 missions in the Zerg campaign. This one is drawing of the web. So in the last mission, after liberating Core Hall and then turning on our allies and slaughtering them, we headed back to Tarsonis, and we're unfortunately for Kerrigan at least, we were attacked by the UED. We managed to repel that attack though by killing the scientist controlling the Zerg. I would expect Kerrigan probably then folded those Renegade Zerg back into her own swarm. She was probably able to do that. But either way, we managed to repel that advance. And we're going to see what happens in episode 7, or mission 7 of episode 6, Drawing of the Web.
Cerebrate, it's time we return to Shakuras. I have some unfinished business with the Dark Templar matriarch, Raszagal. I'll need to steal her from her tribe before we can finally assault the Overmind on Char. However, her defenders will not simply allow us to take her away.
The pylon clusters are generating some sort of electromagnetic field that is preventing our flyers from maneuvering. We won't have any air support at all.
Then we'll need some new strategy.
Perhaps it would be best if we stage some kind of diversion, my queen, and claim the matriarch during the confusion.
What did you have in mind, Duran?
The protoss outpost of Talematros is built upon a large mesa and is essentially impregnable to ground attacks. However, Talematros is fueled and supported by a number of adjacent pylon clusters. I believe that if we can cause a surge within those pylon clusters, we can cause Talematros power grids to overload. The resulting explosion would be the perfect cover for retrieving the matriarch.
Queen, simple, devious. I like it. Make it happen, Duran. Cerebrate, you'll provide cover for Duran as he infiltrates the pylon clusters. Let nothing stand in our way.
There we go. So we're going to abduct the matriarch using Duran's plan, and this is a mission where we won't get to use a ton of guardians. It says no flyers, but we will have overlords. What we won't have, though, is we will not have the overlord upgrade that allows him to float. So
I'm here.
Now, infested Duran, he's got cloak, he's got lockdown, he's actually got consume, and he will self-heal over time. He'll also get the carapace upgrades. Let's get some drones out first. Now, I'd find it quite funny if, obviously they couldn't do this within the engine, but like it grounded the overlord, so they just kind of had to, like, I don't know, flop along on their tentacles like octopuses out of water. If I'd have had time and unlimited resources and hadn't felt it would have compromised the game too much, I'd have definitely had, overlords. So yeah, we can see we're not going to get any Scourge, we're not going to get any Mutalisks, and because we're not going to get Mutalisks, we are not going to get any of the evolutions in Mutalisks. So we're not going to get Guardians, we're not going to get Devourers. So we're going to be building a ground army. We'll probably want to get some Defilers for assaulting certain enemy positions. It's also going to save us having to build a Spire. I mean, it's just a small mercy. It's not like a Spire is a difficult building to use or get the most out of. We will get at least one evolution chamber. We'll look at getting 2. Now, as well as not being able to drop with overlords. No, I've completely lost what I was going to say now. We can't drop with overlords, although we wouldn't really want to drop overlords into there anyway. There's not a lot of damage we could necessarily get through to it. Speaking of no, we don't need any overlords yet. We do need a lot more drones. I'm actually going to get another in gas. Oh, actually no. Let's get all those in gas. Drone. Need some more minerals. There we go. I really like this mission actually. It's actually a bit. I find it a little bit easier than the previous one. Actually, is that just free for us to take? I'm going to be careful with Duran, but I might use him a little bit more than I would other units because he can be healed, or rather he self-heals. I'm a little less hesitant to actually use him. Let's get that evolution chamber just so when we can afford to, we can start building. Yeah, it doesn't stop those flyers, does it? So, yeah, we've got another expansion available up here. Unfortunately, we can't just take a load of drones and drop them over to it. We're gonna have to go the manual way. Oh, do you know what we've not got? We have got a Hydralisk Den. Okay, I thought we didn't have a Hydralisk Den because I would like to get some Hydralisks to replace those we just lost.
Celebrate. Right away.
So you can hear that flanging effect that started to come. Oh, I mean, you'll have heard it from the briefings anyway. But you can really hear that flanging effect that they kind of subtly put in. Probably wasn't actually that subtle, but they kind of tried to subtly put in the mission where you kill Stukov. To be honest, actually, it's only recently I noticed that. Or maybe I did notice it before and I'd forgotten about it. But I didn't realise that that effect was already there. It could be said that the plot is potentially quite predictable there, but actually I just think that's a case of them just using some really heavy foreshadowing, which, I mean, I actually think is generally quite good storytelling. I mean, case in point, spoiler alert for Game of Thrones, although if you don't know at this point, I mean the first Game of Thrones season / the first book. So if you don't know the spoiler by now, but do feel free to stick your fingers in your ears and go la 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 for a couple of seconds. J.R.R. Martin pretty much tells you Ned Stark is going to die in the first like 5 pages. The whole dead direwolf leaving children behind is supposed to be foreshadowed. I mean, it's fairly subtle, but I think when you have a really good twist, there should be a chance of the reader figuring it out beforehand. You shouldn't just last minute pull some random thing out that shocks people, but doesn't, you know. It's very easy to intentionally withhold information from the reader and then be like, aha, this twist happened, but because you didn't have any information about it, there's no way you could have figured it out. Better writing is generally, my understanding anyway, is generally to actually consider... let's get another hatchery up here. Consider how you're going to make your twist not predictable, but not come from nowhere. Decipherable, maybe. Ah. Dark Templar. Anyway. Actually, lockdown would have been... Yeah, that was a waste. Lockdown would have been good there.
Of course. I'm here.
Oh, no. Consume is you on him, which makes sense. Does that... I didn't realise that made like a tech sound. That is interesting. I've never used consume on... I never used consume on Durand before. I mean, generally, you just... A lot of people just stick the hero in the back of the base and forget about their existence anyway. I didn't realise it makes like a tech noise. That's really cool. I imagine that's not new to StarCraft Remastered. I imagine it always did that, but I never twigged that before. I like that. That's clever.
Celebrate.
So what else have we got to work with? We'll get some more drones out, and actually I want to start mining up here. Now we're going to have to think about how we're going to defend these bases. So we've just had a big Protoss attack come in, so hopefully we've not got another one for a minute or two. And we can use that as an opportunity to get some static defences up, and we'll spread some overlords out as well. And we'll actually put some more down here as well, because we've got a bit of a vulnerability here. Oh, is he going to get there in time? Is we going to get the minerals? Yes. Okay, good. Let's get the mining from here. Let's get the mining from here. Let's get 2 drones. Another drone here. And we want some more overlords out as well. we also want a lair soon. We're doing fine for Vespene gas. In fact, we're going to be really strong on the Vespene soon. To the point where actually we probably can just leave things out of that geyser for the moment and focus on the mineral mining. Let's get a sunken colony there. I wouldn't mind actually getting a spore colony or two as well. Let's get the lair upgrade. Let's get some more drones. We need the mineral mining. More drones. There we go. Overlords, and actually I think we need Hydralisks and Zerglings as well, because also, oh hello, oh that is a big attack wave coming in there. We're going to lose that, we're going to lose it, but it's fine. Although it does actually put us, it does actually supply blockers. Interesting. Okay.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Lock down that. Oh, this is unfortunate timing.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Like, there's a lot to juggle in terms of a defence here, but unsurprisingly, Protoss not too jazzed with us just turning up on their new sort of homeworld and trying to, you know, get up to Zerg shenanigans. We definitely need some creep colonies then. Right, we're doing fine on minerals now. Really, more overlords already. Let's actually get some gas going. And also, let's get a Queen's Nest. And are there any other tech buildings? No. And then we'll get to Hive pretty much as soon as we can. Let's get that. Because we did lose... Right. Drones, Zerglings, Hydralisks, we'll get some Ultralisks, we'll get some Defilers, definitely. I think they're going to be quite helpful on this mission. I mean, I've done this mission without Defilers. You don't need to build Defilers in the campaign at all, but I'm trying to get better at using a variety of Zerg units, with mixed success. Spore colony, sunken. Let's get rally point over here. Let's get you out, because again, I want some spore colonies around here. In fact, is that a better place for it? And let's get you to get a spore. Let's make a spore colony there as well. We're going to have to deal with Reavers, so that's going to be something to think about. In fact, you rally over there. You rally your forces over there. Oh. Oh, wow. Dark Templar drop. Okay. I think we're going to lose that. So, should have built defences there. It's okay. I'm not going to go back or restart or anything. That's not necessary. We can recover from that. Although, that's very frustrating to be sure. They are putting the hurt on us there. Let's just rally these over here as well. We need to replace all of that work there. All that work, we need to replace all that stuff there. So, let's definitely get an extractor up. Let's definitely get a hatchery up. And we can't get the creep colonies yet. So it's a shame we can't just drop some units over with overlords. With overlords? Can't. We've got the Queen's Nest. Let's get that energy on her. Let's actually get a couple of... Again, queens we can have as well. They're not going to have to fall out the Zerg egg and flop her along the ground. So that must be nice for them. Let's actually pick up the slack with the mining here. Now. Oh, no, Alt save, there we go. You stop there just a second. Now, you going back to rallying over there, actually. Oh, I got 2 queens. Okay, that's fine. We'll put them as in control group 9. Zerglings, I think. Rally a few of those down here. And I'm going to think, how long have we got until the hatchery gets there? More drones. The Zerglings can go with as well. So, right, okay, you go into mining there. You build us some creep colonies. Now, I could see an attack with Reavers, so that's one concern. Oh, yeah, you got blocked. Okay, why not there? And I'm actually going to put some spore colonies amongst them as well. Because we'll benefit from the detection, and also I could see them sending air forces against us. More overlords, definitely more overlords while we can. You guys come over here and mine over here. You go sunken. You go spore. You go sunken. How are we doing for mining over here? We could get some more. Let's get some of these overlords spread out a little bit. Let's definitely get hive tech, because then we can start getting some ultralisks at the very least, and also probably some defilers maybe. It's an option. So here we go. Let's try and pull them back onto our defences. And actually, we should definitely be getting some of these upgrades as well while we're doing that. Here come the Reavers. Now I wonder, can Duran get a lockdown on a Reaver? That would be enormous. Oh! Ah, crafty. I can respect that. Let's get another colony down here. Ah, hello. Welcome back. You get locked down. Focus the other one. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I think ultralisks are going to be important to tank hits from Reavers. So let's get an ultralisk den. Let's get it there. Let's get a defiler mound too, and I'm actually going to stick that here. Let's get the Zergling attack rate upgrade. Okay. Now let's see if we can pull the Dark Templar. There we go. Hydralisks with and then ultralisks can come out to play. What else was there? That was a... Oh, it's gone now. Also more overlords, definitely needed. Now, we need to get, basically, to each of these 5 locations. And we need to bring Duran with us. Speaking of Duran, you can be control group 0. He's going to be very useful. Now, he doesn't seem to get the carapace upgrades, unless we've not... I think we've only got level 1 at the moment. That might be why. I don't know actually Queen's broodlings are going to be useful against anything in particular. They're not like big targets, like the Terrans sometimes have, like the odd siege tank that would be really nice to kill. Is it F for Defiler? It is. Let's get some Zerglings. Let's get the Consume upgrade on the Defiler. Let's get some Ultralisks. Let's get you scouting over there just to see what you can see. Let's get some more Overlords as well. Just spread them all around. And we've got a potential base to take here. Now, actually, let's... Quite like the idea of getting these Zerglings to assassinate. I say assassinate. Okay, yeah. The Dark Templar are going to get them.
Our forces are under attack.
They are. But we can counter-attack. Duran's 0. Oh! I cannot believe we didn't get attack range. Actually, Lurker aspect's going to be very useful as well. No, I don't... Okay, Duran gets the Carapace, but not the canister rifle, which makes sense, actually. You, lock one of these down. In fact, can you lock 2 down? Hahaha, very nice. I want you to decloak, and I want you to come back, and I'm going to get you some Zerglings to consume. Oh, no, you is consumed. I think keeping these armed with lockdown missiles is going to be hugely useful. Keeping these armed, that was terrible grammar. Keeping Duran armed with the lockdown missiles is going to be very, very important. Let's actually start rallying all these forces down here. Did we get any defilers? Or did we lose them? I certainly hope not.
What do you need?
Maybe I never built them. Kind of hoping I never built them. It'd be a shame if they got just completely wasted. Oh, Overlord upgrades. Ultralisk upgrades, rather. We'll get the Queen's Ensnare ability. There's no harm in having it. The nice thing about not... I say the nice thing. The thing about not having Mutalisks is we get to spend our Vespene on more ground forces, so... I mean, it's something. Right, you're going to be going to Group 6. Get some more Ultralisks as well.
Our forces are under attack.
Ah, here we go. You know what we can do with you? Lock down the carrier. Ah, I'll tell you what I think happened. I think... Plague would be really good against the Protoss forces. Can we get it? Not yet. Let's get some more... need more Vespene gas. Actually, can we get another Vespene there? Okay. I think it's time we start thinking about our attack.
How can I be of service?
We do need to take Overlords with us for detection purposes, especially when there's High Templar around. Let's get the Defilers in too. Let's get all of those over. Let's get all of these forces in. I don't know why the Defilers must be getting stuck on the ramps or something. Ah, no. You two. You know what? They look like... That's what they look like. Silverfish. They look like the... Silverfish. Or rather, when I first saw a silverfish, or a picture of a silverfish, I was like, that looks eerily familiar, and then I realised it's because it looked like the Defilers. Right. Lock this down.
Target set.
Our forces are under attack.
So our next assault is through here. We need to keep an eye on Duran's health, and we also need to keep him around to shut down any chitinous plating. Would be big, as with these upgrades. Zerglings, an Ultralisk. Let's get a save going. Let's bring these over. We don't have Plague yet. It's on... Oh, I thought it was on the way. Shall we get it? I think we've depleted a geyser. Oh no, we've not depleted a geyser. Just our income seems really slow. Right, okay, anyway. kill that zealot. And then come down
What
here.
do you need?
Let's get these overlords scouting. So what else can we see? Now that's actually the protoss base, so we can't attack that. That's the main base at least. Can you get us a vision up here? Can you see anything that's worth parasiting? Sadly, you can't parasite the photon cannon. Yeah, that's worth doing. And we've got a potential expansion here as well, which we should make use of shortly, because we're going to mine out on this one. And actually, this one's quite low on minerals too. In fact, I'm going to get some drones out. And while that's going on, we're going to get these up to the ramp. We'll get the defilers nearby. Still not got much soon. We'll have it soon though. Let's get these forces over here. I'm actually just going to right-click move them because there shouldn't be anything on the way, and if there is, I'll just have to watch a mini-map. Right, okay. Meanwhile, you deal with these. Duran. Actually, we don't need to lock down the interceptors. Not interceptors, scouts. We don't need to lock the scouts down. It'd be a bit of a waste of resources, to be honest. Right, let's actually see if we can sneak these around here. Hello. Actually, not too worried about that. Oh. Was there an overlord there? Or rather, I think I meant to say, was there a Dark Templar, and therefore we should have an overlord there. But either way, all's good. I wonder if you plague there and then get yourself out. Oh, no, you're going to die. You're definitely going to die. Okay. Never mind. Let's just... Oh, yeah, no, they did get the plague off. That's nice. Not so nice if you're the protoss, I imagine. But let's just get these forces up here as well. Why is that photon cannon not firing? Is it not... Oh, that was odd. Right, Duran, you get there. You've taken a bit of a hit from where? What's been eating at you, my friend? Must have just taken some damage. What have we got over here? Hello. Thank you, Shuttle. That's very nice of you. Duran, where are you? There we go. Oh. That was an unfortunate place for Duran to get dropped, but fortunately, hopefully, where's our we lost a load of defilers there. It's okay. Actually, to be honest, I'm not sure the defilers are doing us much good. I think we're just best brute forcing our way through at this point. Now, there is a base down there, and actually I think it's worth wiping out. Now, did these drones get... They certainly did. Build as a hatchery. Build as an extractor. And we'll get a load more drones going as well. So we can build up to a load of defences there all of a sudden. Hold on. Where's Duran? Now what's down here? Those... Oh, I really wish I had air units, you know? Just feeling spiteful now. I think that actually wasn't a... It probably wasn't an optimal... It was probably a bit of a waste of 150 energy. Probably a bit much, but it was satisfying. So... Who can really judge me? We do need more Vespene gas, but we're working on it. Can you parasite anything interesting over here? Wouldn't mind getting your vision. See if we... And you. Show me what your elf eyes can see. Now, we've got a possible attack down here. We've got a defiler here. Right, we need to keep overlords with our forces. Must keep overlords with them. fact, let's pull everyone down here. Let's get. I'm going to get a couple more defilers. I know they kind of died an ignominious death, but
How can I be of service?
so let's get a save in there.
All forces are under attack.
Interesting. Interesting.
All forces are under attack. Speed gas.
Let's pull some of these back. Now, where's these defilers?
All forces are under attack.
Now, I need to try and keep these defilers, and I need to keep an eye on them, basically. There we go. Let's keep that overlord out on the map here, because we also need to look to our base defences down here. Now, what can we do? Can we get a Dark Swarm and a load of Zerglings and Ultralisks in? Yes, we can, is the short answer. The long answer is yes, absolutely, of course we can.
Celebrate.
So, you've got energy. You get a Dark Swarm. You get a Dark Swarm. Everyone gets a Dark Swarm. Now they're probably going to try and mind control some of my Ultralisks, but I have more. I have more stuff, so who's the real winner? Now let's keep an eye on Duran. He's doing fine. Duran, sweetie, you're doing great. Or is it you're doing fine? I can't remember what my name is. Right, you lot come over here. Get some construction over here. Right. Now, you three get mining there. You give us a spore colony, some colonies there. You give us some drones. You give us some drones. You give us some drones. We've got another base down here. And you know what we do? We build a Nidus Canal, actually. And that will allow us to... don't actually want to put it quite there. We build a Nidus Canal here, and that will allow us to quickly pull forces over here.
All forces are under attack.
Okay, what's going on over here? Oh! Murder. Murder is what's happening over there.
All forces are under attack.
Right, let's pull these back. Drones can stay over here. Should have been prepared for that. I nearly was, but...
All forces are under attack.
Can you get a creep colony there? Oh, you... absolute so-and-sos. Really? Really? That didn't do anything. That was rude. Right. Let's get our defilers around here. Let's get some more forces over there as well for protection. Spore colony. You go into mining there. Yeah, well, that's what you get for stealing. I'm going to stick this Nidus Canal here. You're going to mine there. You're going to build an extractor there. You're going to mine there. You're going to mine here. Let's get some more drones there. You three are actually going to just carry on mining there. Certainly is. I think we've got this one under control this time. How's Duran doing? He's doing great. Right, you start mining from here, as do you. What else can we do? Let's get some hydralisks out. You all go in there. You all go in there. You obviously probably not going there. Mining. Colonies, actually. Creep colonies and spore colonies. And lions and tigers and bears, oh my. What else could we put? We should definitely put... I think if we can get away with putting a creep colony there, actually. Right, okay. To be honest, we're not far off pushing for a finish on this one. Again, I think this is a slightly shorter mission. I think they almost felt the need to give you a bit of a break after two back-to-back really quite hefty ones. You three are going to go in there, but then you're actually going to go up here and mine. And no, you're going to be a sunken. Actually, you're going to come over here. These are all going to come over here. Got some defense in the base there, and I think we want to look towards pushing. So we've still got group 6 there. You know what? You just lock back down.
Of course.
That's what I like about you, Duran. Your can-do attitude. You got it? Okay. What I also like is you're uncomplaining when, you know, when life makes obstacles for you.
I'm here.
There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think I was going to be sporting? Of course not. So these are going to come and mine over here, and these are going to go into there, and then they're going to mine here, and we should be all tidy for bases as well. So hydralisks over here, let's get those rallying over there, and again just a big massive push really, I think is what's called for. No, there we go. Because fortunately I say the attacks are there, but we don't want to make too many assumptions there. You know what they say about assumptions? They sometimes lead to flawed conclusions from overly simplified premises. You go and mine down there, and you know what? I'm being so careless, I don't even care that you're not using the Nidus network and saving as much time as possible. Because I'm a very good Cerebrit. Best Cerebrit. We're going to have so many Zerglings, it's going to be huge. So great. I don't believe how many Zerglings. We're going to have more Zerglings than any other commander ever had. Here's hoping by the time this video publishes that is not some sort of dated reference. And also here's hoping that it's not also a dated reference because there's been a nuclear apocalypse and it's actually ant people watching this. But if so, to quote The Simpsons, I for one welcome our new ant overlords. That was a misquote, but you'll get the intention there. So, oh, what did you tell? Really? You know what? Yeah, you have that. You know what? It's on the house. You take it with my blessings. Because really? You could have taken an Ultralisk, but no. I wanted the, I wanted the, you guys get out there. Okay, I expected that to happen. Let's push up this ramp. Really, we want to be sending the melee units up, but we can send the Hydralist into the back. Let's replace that. At least one of those defilers. Ultralisks, Zerglings, and Hydralisks. Oh my! That's the second time I think already I've done that. So I should probably stop before I run that one into the ground. Really, High Templar. How rude. Duran, do your magic. They're just stealing all our overlords. Good thing I spam overlords. More than I actually need. There we go. And to be honest, I think Caesar's momentum push on towards the task's end. I think we're going to see, yeah. Duran, can you actually come back a second? And let's bring these with you. Although, actually, do I care about... I care about this base because of the Defiler mode, actually. So, how many Hydralisks have we got? Hold on, attack the carriers first. First rule of fighting carriers is you attack the carriers first. When they are not out of range, at least.
Our forces are under attack.
Come on, give me some more Hydralisks. Oh, what I would not give for a ton of Scourge right now.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh, you get that. No. Attack the carrier. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay.
Our forces are under attack.
I don't know what the Zerglings are doing there. They're not going to get much done. I hate to break this to your scouts, but I think your days are numbered.
Our forces
Right,
are under attack.
where's our route through to this one? Where's Duran? Oh, I brought him back. Yeah, of course.
Be of service.
Right, okay. That's fine. We can deal with that. We're pretty much at the end of this one now. Or are we? No, there's another... Oh, there's one up here we need to take. Okay. That's fine. It's not a huge issue. In fact, if you come over here and just make us some more ground, some more defences, just because there's no harm in having them. I know I'm just doing a normal move with those, but because it would just be handy just to have the extra defensive buildings there, just to bulk out the defences. Right, here we go. Should have actually been using the Nidus network there. Wait, actually, what are you three doing? You'd be better served coming over here, I think, mining over here. You come and mine over here. Got these drones here. Creep. 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 That sounds like I'm just being really insulting. I'm not. Turning them into creep colonies. More creep and spore and sunkens eventually as well. That's the plan. Now let's see what you can see up here. Where's our defilers? Let's go into there and then go up here. Now, actually, is this going to be a difficult base to take? Well, looks like there's a lot of Dark Templar there, but I think we just do the all attack move. To be honest, we can't get any more units out. Let's actually bring these over here because I'm going to start thinking about assaulting that base up there as well soon. Right, okay, in we go. Let's just go. Let's go. Take the Overlord with you. Replace any units who die. Let's bring... Duran needs to... Where are you? Okay, that's fine.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's actually take out the pylons. Oh, you hold back a second. Fine with them if they want to kill themselves with their own spells. Spore, spore, spore. Sunken, sunken, sunken. Hydralisks. Hydralisks. Zerglings. Can we get... No, we can't get an... Oh, we can! Ultralisks are only 4 supply. Okay. No, don't attack your own. And then these forces are going to come all the way back around here. The overlords I'm going to have to think about a little bit. Yeah. They're not taking the most sensible route round. You guys come into here and then come up here. Again, let's actually use the Nidus network. I don't get charged for each usage of it, so it should be. And I'm going to right-click move just because I need to get all my forces out of dodge, really.
Our forces are under attack.
You're not going to do anyone any favours by dying, so... And then we just move in and assault this one. One more Ultralisk is possible. Let's move up here. Let's move up here. Okay. Move up here. Let's throw everything into this. Everything except like the drones. Could even throw the drones, to be honest. Oh no, you're still not at the Nidus Canal. Goodness me, okay. I think more of this this mission spent travelling than anything.
Our forces are under attack.
They are. Let's do something about that. There we go. Carry on your merry way. Yeah, really, I can't believe I missed this base out. I don't know why.
The hive cluster is under attack.
It certainly is. I think they can handle that. Although, I'm not sure the Archon is not worth a bit of worrying about. Let's get our defilers up here. Let's get some vision up here, and we'll just throw down a load of dark swarms as well, and just run our melee units in. Oh, this is actually going to be fairly trivial to deal with. This is actually a really easy base, aside from the Reavers. So actually, Dark Swarm's not going to help us much there. What is going to help us is a lot of Ultralisks to soak all that damage.
Our forces are under attack.
I mean, I could do some lockdowns, but how many? Actually, yeah. Although they've got observers around, so it might be difficult. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try.
Right away.
Because we've got some consumed targets anyway. So mean. I actually keep forgetting. Keep forgetting that he doesn't actually use the C button for consume. Oh, that. Good thing you've got a bit of health behind you then. Let's go. Ah, there was one Reaver. Well, as they would say in Italy, a Arrivederci. Sorry for butchering the pronunciation there. Also sorry for the pun. And here we go.
This cluster is ready to overload.
Sure is. Did I not actually get him onto that? Oh, I didn't actually put him on that. That's embarrassing.
Right away.
Right, hold on. Let's just consume you some units so you can get there safely. With the cloak. Oh.
I'll take care of it.
I swore he'd gone onto that. Oh dear. Okay, this is clearly the point in the video where I'm going to put a big giant cut and do like a 2 seconds later hilarious gag. And this is where I cut back in. There's an Archon there. Go on, Duran. I actually sent my drones to attack for the fun of it. There we go.
Set to overload.
That should be it.
I'll take care of it. The last charge is set. Talematros will explode on your command.
Go on then, Kerrigan. Press a big red button.
Cerebrin, send my minions down to the planet and have them retrieve the matriarch. Duran, ignite the charges.
Ignition commencing.
Here we go. And there we go. We are now ready. We have now successfully done what needed to be done what we needed to take the matriarch hostage, and we're going to see the see what that means in the next mission and see why Kerrigan wanted the matriarch. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for tolerating the very silly mistakes I made in a couple of places there. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!